Question number 20 is based on conjugative reactions. Consider the following mechanism, which is given A with equilibrium or reversible to B with K1 forward rate constant, K2 backward rate constant, and B plus C gives D with a rate constant K3. For the overall reaction, A plus C gives D, assuming B to be an intermediate described by steady state approximation. Write the rate expression for A. Assuming the steady state equilibrium or steady state approximation, we have to write the expression in terms of A. But what do you mean by the steady state approximation? We assume at steady state, remember this one, at steady state, the rate of formation of the intermediate will be equals to rate of decomposition of intermediate. So rate of formation of intermediate will be assumed to be equals to rate of decomposition of intermediate. So what you mean by this? Simple, children. Meaning of this, rate of formation of intermediate and rate of decomposition of intermediate indicates an equilibrium state. Assuming an equilibrium state, it is assumed to be in an equilibrium state. At equilibrium state, the composition does not get affected. When I say the composition remains constant, composition of B remains constant. Composition of B remains constant. So if I say composition remains constant, how can you understand this? That dB by dt, change in the concentration of B with respect to time, should be taken as 0. This is our key factor. When I take this as our key factor, what will be our reaction that converts into? Now let us see what is dB by dt will be equals to. If I say dB by dt, rate of formation of B, and this dB by dt is given as K1 into concentration of A minus K2 into concentration of B minus K3 into concentration of B into concentration of C is equals to 0. Once you see, children, when you have taken dA in the reaction of the first reaction, if you see, B is forming in the reaction, so it is K1 into concentration of A. K1 into concentration of A. In the second reaction, B is decomposing, so it is minus of K3 into concentration of B into concentration of C. So I am going to take these two, and when compared to this particular one, there is an equilibrium where here minus of K2 into concentration of B will be coming in the forward direction minus backward direction. So corresponding to this, your dB by dt is written as K1 into A minus K2 into B. This is for forward, this is for backward. Up to here is the first equation. Then second equation, it is decomposing. So minus of K3 into B into C is equal to 0. When you solve this particular one, from this we are going to get concentration of B is equals to K 1 into concentration of A by K2 plus K3 into concentration of C. Children, very important point over here. Many times students will be confusing between this. A, B gives C, this is K1, this is K2. Now here what is dB by dt, children? dB by dt is equals to K1 into A, because in the forward direction it is forming, plus it is, so it is forming, but in the backward direction B is decomposing, so minus K2 into B. Same way, for the B plus C gives rise to D, this equation, K3 is given. In the forward direction, B is decomposing. So if I write plus dB by dt, this is plus dB by dt. So this becomes minus K3 into B into C. Why I have written minus? Because we are talking about formation of B, but in the reaction it is decomposition. So exactly opposite nature. So minus will be here. So overall dB by dt is this one plus this one. That will be your original first step. So I think again I have given you this information. Now you have concentration of B, children, with you. Now what we'll write, rate expression for A. If I have to write rate expression for A, what is the rate expression for A? Minus dA by dt. You can see from the first equation, this is your first equation, dA by dt is equals to K1 into concentration of A minus K2 into concentration of B. Children, in this equation, can I substitute the concentration of B in this equation? So we'll get K1 into concentration of A minus K2 into, in place of A, in case of this particular B, we can write this. So K1 into concentration of A by K2 plus K3 into concentration of C. If I am taking this, solving this particular equation, if I am going to solve this equation, what is that equation I am going to get? K1, K3 into concentration of A into concentration of C by K2 plus K3 into concentration of C. Very easy and very important model. I think this one clarity, if you have, you can easily answer this question. And the answer for us is K1, K3 into A into C by K2 plus K3 into C.